Shalom, Apostle Tahar coming back at you with this truth. And I'm going to say this real quick. This is an observation watching Donald Trump, or so-called President Donald Trump. He keeps saying the same thing. He's saying the same thing that he said when he with his campaign rhetoric. He's going to make America great again, and he's going to keep America safe. That's why he had that ban on the 7 nations, Arab Muslim nations, that he didn't want them to come into the country because he's maintaining that peace and safety, and he keeps running on that. Seems like every time he makes a speech, he runs on that, making America safe again, keeping America safe, peace and safety. Well, the scriptures say this, and I deem this man the president that will usher in Armageddon, the war of Armageddon. It says in 1 Thessalonians 5 verse 3, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them. So everything's in place for the end of this man's system. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. There's so many scriptures that come to mind when you watch this guy, when you check out how this man carries himself. He's headstrong. He's the type of guy that can never be wrong. That whatever he says is almost like it's the word of God. Yeah, this man, this place is going down. And this man is creating the perfect storm for this nuclear destruction. I did a video earlier where I went into the book of Ezekiel, the 38th chapter, and also Isaiah, the 13th chapter. I covered that whole chapter where it talks about Isaiah prophesying against Babylon, and what Isaiah didn't know or understand, that was referring to this new Babylon, the daughter of Babylon. In the book of Isaiah, the 47th chapter, it speaks about the downfall of this place. When you jump down to the 10th verse and read down, it speaks about how their power is from the left-hand side. So I mean, everything is in place for the downfall of this man's system. Most High willing, it could be this year, or possibly the beginning of 2018. We don't know. I mean, the Most High could set it up where this man completes his term in office, which that's highly unlikely based upon the way this devil carries himself. You know, we've been speaking about the end of this man's system. And if your eyes are open, you can see it's fast approaching. It tells you in 2 Peter, the 3rd chapter, when you read the 10th verse on down, it speaks about that this place is going to be destroyed by a great noise, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise. And it says, knowing that these elements shall melt or be destroyed, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversations. We're not in the time of having parties and having a good time. Well, the only rejoicing you can do is that this man's getting ready to go down. And if something major happens, then you rejoice on that. But we're not in the time of having a good time and this is not our rest. Last year, 2016, we called the year to push. This is the year of death, destruction, and diligence. The last word, diligence, look that word up. Go to the etymon online and look it up. It means you're supposed to be in it, put your whole heart in what you're doing. Every man that knows he's an Israelite and believes he's a prophet should be pushing this word non-stop. The scriptures say, make full proof of thy ministry. Pushing the name, telling the people out there that these so-called white people are Edomites. Like ISUPK, they don't even really use the word Edomites. They call them white people. Oh, the white people this and the black people that. He's going backwards, man. He's not pushing this truth. He's pushing to get paid, man. He got to hustle. I get on Nate. I get on Johanna. I get on Ricard, the GOCC. I get on all those false prophets. They're not prophets. They're profiteers. There's going to be a time where the world, you're going to realize who the true men of the Lord are. It tells you in Ezekiel, the 33rd chapter, then around about the 30th verse, then it shall be known that there has been a prophet among you. Because pursuant to Ezekiel, the 33rd chapter, when you read down to the end, it tells you how the people will come around and watch us speak or watch us on YouTube. And basically, for the most part, it's nothing but another form of entertainment. And you people that think this thing is a joke and you think this thing is entertainment, the Most High is going to kill you too, man. Because once you hear this word, you are called. That's the calling. And then you should be thinking about whether you are the chosen. If you believe you are the chosen, you should be on fire with this thing. Pushing this word out as much as you can, as much as you mentally can and physically can. This is your first priority. This is before your mother, your father, your wife, your children, even yourself. Anyway, I'm going to say shalom. The Spirit just jumped on me and say a few words because I was thinking about this devil Donald J. Trump. And this man, he's got to be the man to usher in World War III, the War of Armageddon, and the destruction of the Edomites. With that, I'm going to say shalom.